Hello and welcome back to Cattenvîr on the 8th of Sandstone, year 130. We are paused, we weren't paused just a moment ago, but we are paused now because Honbad has had a baby girl. Well done, Honbad, and what a wonderful way to begin this episode. It has been a little while and a few people have expressed a little concern that I might have forgotten all about Dwarf Fortress. I assure you that is not the case. Unfortunately, now I say unfortunately because it would have been a little nicer for me if the only reason I hadn't recorded for a little while had been that I'd forgotten about the game. Alas, it was in fact because I was rather unwell, as you may have noted from the sporadic or just infrequent uploads over the last couple of days. But I feel good enough to start recording again. My voice is still a little bit croaky and might give out without much notice, and if it does, then I guess this is going to be recorded over several parts, but hopefully that won't happen. Now, our dwarves, as you can see, are rushing out to bring back loads of wood. We've more or less brought in everything from outside. The only thing that remained was a pile of logs that were all the way up there. So I've made a new area. Oh, we've struck more magnetites apparently. A new area for wood to be brought in just to get it from outside. My lord, you are trampling that ground, to be fair to you. But everything else is moving along. Now, you may notice a lot of these cannot produce or resuming production of orders. As a few people may be very satisfied to find out, I have actually started to use DF hack. At least, now, let me just qualify this. I know the name sounds a little bit, well, hacky, considering it's called DF hack, but it's talking about hack in the same way that hacking used to be just the other word for programming. That is, it's making adjustments to the memory. And, well, I guess this is more or less technical hacking, but in a non-cheaty way. All it's doing is adding a function for me to have production orders that will preserve repeat orders. For example, you may have noticed several times whenever I'd have repeat orders on the kitchen, which is no longer there, and I'll get to that in a moment, and that I restricted people to the burrow. All of a sudden they couldn't get something for that order, so they would cancel the order outright. And then I might not notice for a little while, even once I allowed them to start moving around. One of the things that DF Hack is doing right now is it's preserving repeat orders. If for some reason a repeat order can't be done, it'll simply be suspended rather than deleted, which will help in certain ways. Now, another thing it's doing is it is managing stocks. I have given it a list of items which it should produce up to a certain level and then stop. And once stocks drop below that level, begin production again. Now, currently we've got a rather big problem with people being unhappy because their clothes are literally falling off them. Not because they're thin, but because the clothes are that threadbare. I have set up a workshop there, clothier's workshop, and a farmer's workshop that is turning pigtails into fibre, but we've got quite a lot of cloth at the moment as well. And hopefully they are working on a number of things just to get the dwarves back into a state of decency that they have become accustomed to living in Cattenvîr. Now, as you can see there, most of those are suspended because we don't have leather to do anything with at the moment, but we will be getting there eventually. We'll start building up those stocks. And one of the things with DF Hack, the way it does it is that it doesn't make these orders. It's not like the manager here where if I add, say, make rock blocks, if there's any room in a mason shop and there are rock blocks to be made, these orders will be added to that shop. What this does, it works with repeat orders. So I actually have to have the order there, and it has to be set up with a repeat order for DF Hack to be able to manage it. And all it'll do is it'll activate or suspend these repeat orders as needed. So when the stocks drop below a certain point, they'll activate it, and when it rises above that point, it'll suspend it. But that will require me to build my workshop areas in a slightly different way. One thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have more than one clothes workshop. Probably about 3 or 4, well, maybe just 3. 2 of them will be used for repeat orders, and then the other will be used for things that I actually want done on a non-repeat basis. So if I give the manager a bunch of things to do, or I want to make some specific clothing item for some reason or another, then that will be used. The spare will be used for that. I have gone ahead and moved the kitchens down. We'll get down there now. And I've set up 2 stockpiles. Oh, what's happening now? Ah, Dojo has had a boy. Well done, Dojo. I'm saying well done. I don't really mean it because we've got so many children. But this food stockpile is for drinks. This one is for actual finished food. This one is for things that can be used to make food. This workshop is set up to repeat easy meals, fine meals, and lavish meals, and they have all been set up with different profiles. This one has been set up to let anyone work here up to a skill of proficient. At proficient, up to accomplished, they can work here, and they will make fine meals, and anyone with a skill from accomplished to legendary can work here, and will make lavish meals. Now, I might set this one up to also allow all the way up to legendary, I don't know. But basically, I want my lowest skilled chefs just making easy meals, because they'll be able to make them very quickly and train up their skills. And then once we've got that, move on to the better meals and just move up there in a tier. I'm not sure if that's really going to work too well. It's an experiment at the moment to see whether that will actually be of benefit. We've had several puppies. Looking at these puppies there just reminded me as well. So, oh no, Ain has been stung by a honeybee. Damn those honeybees. But I have set up a couple of dogs who have matured to be trained as well. I believe I set them up for war training this time. Now, this area up here will be the distillery. I need some more blocks to be constructed before I can actually pave this properly and add in the last separation walls, and then obviously build the workshops as well. That's going to take a little bit of time, and along with that, I think I'm about ready to wrap up this part of the recording and fade out, and I shall return you when there are more things to be done. Though one thing I actually noticed, if I bring up the side here, job lists. Through this, I managed to find a couple of suspended jobs. Oh, there's loads of them down here, but these ones are probably ones that should be suspended, yeah. But basically, I found a bunch of building jobs that have been suspended, some walls, and a lot of cabinets. It seems that a load of people didn't have cabinets in their room, but I wasn't aware because it still had the icon there. But the build order for those cabinets had been suspended. I have now corrected that problem, though I noticed there are a few places that could have a door. Have we got any doors? Oops, that's too far out. No, I don't want D, I want B. Damn it. Ah, I'm all over the place. It has been that long, I'm afraid. Right, we want a building, and we would like a door. Oh, yes, we've got some doors. Well, I'll go ahead and pop these down there then. And that makes 2 more rooms that we can set up for someone. Excellent. I'm sure they will be very happy. There we go, and this one as well. There we are. We've got 3 more rooms there that we can do, but we really do need to start expanding more. Now, a little bit further down, actually, before I pause the recording here, I have been digging out more and more of the dolomite from this area. I'm probably going to set up some more dig orders to gather more of that. But did a child just organize a party? Perhaps it's their birthday. I shall have to have Aavak go there and give them some sort of ridiculously, obnoxiously valuable gift just to point out that he's the Baron and can afford such things. No, not really. But let's go all the way down. Have I set up the mining down here? No, actually I haven't. Let's start that. I want to find the caves. It is absolutely imperative at this point that I find those caves. We'll start on this level. This isn't the... Oh, actually it is the lowest one. Okay. And then we'll slowly start moving up. I think, based on the biomes that we've got, I'll have the most chance of finding the cave by just digging a straight straight corridor all the way up to the top of the map. Odds of us missing the caves left and right, I don't think they're very high, but we'll have to see. But I'm going to pause the recording here, and I shall meet you back when there are some things to discuss. So hopefully not too long. And it looks like an outpost liaison and an enormous caravan has arrived. And Heavy Bookcase has cancelled planting a seed because he needs more of them. Fair enough. Also, our ravens have finally matured. That actually means that we can get rid of the parents who will never be completely domesticated. Let's actually check that out. Search Raven. There we go. Okay, we've got the 3 trained parents that will just continuously lose their training, so I'm afraid it is time for the slaughter for you. But all of the young are completely domesticated. That is fantastic, and that's actually happened faster than I was expecting. I thought we needed to go through another generation for that. That is truly awesome. Okay, we want them to be moved over here now then. Let's go ahead and move all the females down here, and we'll slaughter all but one of the males. Let's get you over here then. Let's go there. Now we've got to find them in this enormous list. That is not as fun. But I'm sure we'll be able to do it. Let's see. We need... here we go. Ravens. Let's go ahead and move you down here. All of them should be tame. Where are the others? If there's just 3 ravens up here somewhere, then I know that they are the ones that we have set up to slaughter. Any more? No? There's a Kia in a crate. In fact, what was down there? Another Kia? Okay, well they're going to be the next ones that we're working on. And there are the 3 trained ravens there that we want to kill. Let's just double check. Now we've got 4 there and 2 there. Fair enough. And how many were there? There were a little bit more than that, actually. There were 8 chicks that I need to... We have to have a look at that. But I'll let them move first, and then we'll see what we have to do. Well, once that's done, we'll be moving the Kias in there, into the little breeding box, and locking the door so that they... Well, training them first, and then locking the door, I hope. Ooh. Oh, dear. Drew has been missing for a week. Oh, no. Has someone killed Drew? I am concerned. We may have a vampire. Finally, we may actually have a vampire. I'm building a tomb there. How fitting that we now discover a vampire. Well, we have made it this far without having any vampires. I don't want to point any fingers, but we haven't had anyone missing for more than a week until now, and we've only just recently accepted more migrants. Yeah, I think one of the migrants is possibly... Ooh. Weenog has gotten attached to a copper battle axe, fair enough. But yes, I think one of the new migrants may well be a vampire. Is this how Cattenvîr is going to fall? I hope not. Not to vampires, of all things. Alright, let's get some more of these blocks placed. This is going to be Aavak's tomb, and then Aavak will pretty much have everything that he wanted, and will hopefully stop being so miserable all the time. Gets the rest of the fort down a little bit, to be honest. Mostly because he goes around saying that he's going to have people beaten for no good reason. Right. They have arrived, and they are unloading their goods. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and... Ooh. Oh, really? The enemy is upon us. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Well, damn. Where are they? Oh, they're all over there. Okay. Well, this is bad timing, really, if I'm perfectly honest. Sort the vampire, this may be how we fall. Okay, well, first and foremost, before we do anything else, let's go and... oh, dead missing. Drew has been missing for a week. Oh, that's not good. But let's have a quick look. We've got a war cave dragon. I'm not sure what I think about this. A war cave dragon. Giant toads. Elk... What? Is that in... Have we broken into the caves or something? I just don't know. Caged prisoners. Wild animals that we've got caged. Lots of caged prisoners. This is why they're here. They're here to take back their prisoners. I say no. We've got quite a lot of military dwarves, thankfully. Well, I saw that merchant cage. What? Did they set off our traps? But no. A wild boar. If we survive, that would be wild. Oh, that's going to be a duck. A duck, sorry. Wild boar would be good. Apparently, pigs don't. And there's a sow. Oh, that might be pretty good because apparently they don't graze. So we could just have a huge amount of pigs. But that is assuming that they don't all die. A cave dragon. What I wouldn't give to be able to tame you, but alas, as you are here as an invader, that will never happen. Alright then, I think it is safe to say we need to set up the alerts. That goes to the military screen. Now, alerts. Civilians, I'm afraid you must go to the bunker. Yeah. Now, guard station alert. Let me just check this out. What I need to do is check the alerts. Inactive guard station. Now, which station do you go to? Is the question here. Let's edit the order. Guard post. There's only one station. Alright. And where was that again? I would like to know. If I believe N. There we go. Right. That's training grounds. Well, where's guard station? Okay, I'm going to have to puzzle this one out. That's training grounds. I need to set up some patrol duties in our turrets for our snipers. Though it looks like I don't have to worry about that on this end. Let me just double check that. Any invaders over here? No? No invaders yet? No? Okay. Well, we don't have any of our traps really set up yet. But on the plus side, we do have one sniper tower that is probably in position to actually start attacking these guys straight away. I'm going to let the wagons get inside if we can. Then I'm going to pull the drawbridge and let our snipers do their job. But the moment that we can't continue to attack them from the sniper towers, I'm going to open the drawbridge. Or I might not even close it. I mean, I did say I didn't want to close off the fort. It's a little bit of a cheesy way considering there's no nothing that can smash things down. But then, why have a drawbridge if you're not going to use it, I suppose? But I am going to set up the actual guard patrol areas off screen because that's going to be a lot of just clicking around through menus to set them all up. And when you return, we are going to unpause the game and see whether we or the vile forces of darkness emerge triumphant from this battle. So see you in a few moments. And welcome back. I have set up a few new positions for the guards to patrol, and we'll go over them now. I've got turret 2, and just down here, guard post 2, and the same over here, it's guard post 1 and turret 1. Now, the way I've set up the alerts is that the everlasting stockade will guard turret 1, with the silvery roughness guarding turret 2. The distinct figures will be in turret 2, and the brilliance of glaze will be in turret 1. Now, basically, I've put my strongest military on this side because this seems like the one that we're going to have the most action at. Also, having the strongest melee force closer to the drawbridge seems to make a bit more sense. Now, hopefully, things go to plan. And that is my military rush off straight away and immediately start turning the goblins and cave dragons into pincushions. I don't believe well, actually, can the cave... No, I don't think the cave... Well, they might be able to fly, which may make this very, very dangerous for us, but we'll see. Now, I'm going to do my best not to endanger the merchants, but at the end of the day, they've brought along guardsmen who will probably be a fairly big asset to us. Now, have my military actually started to move with it? Hang on. Military? Military, why are you... Oh, dear. Have I not set this up properly? Did I not tell them to go where they need to go? I believe I may have made that mistake. Yes, they're still on active training. Oh, that's not good. Well. No, the civilian alert should be inactive and they should be restricted to the bunker. The guardsmen should all be at their various places. Oh, damn it all. Quick, rush off. Do your job. No, that's the wrong way. Where are you going? Why are you going to the base camp? Guardsmen. Oh, guardsmen. Don't do this, guardsmen. There are cave crawlers in... Right, okay. My fault. I apologize. Let's go ahead and pull that lever right now. And then we'll get everyone to where they're meant to be. And then we will lower the bridge and we will fight the cave dragons like real dwarves. But for now, let's just hope that not too many of them get inside. Oh, lots of them are getting inside. Quick. Oh, what? King of Croatia, really? Must you? Could you have not picked a better time, maybe? Right. This is going to be bad. Who have we got over there? Are any of our dudes there? Zaphon and Ingish. We've also got a Goblin Pikeman, a Cave Dragon, another Cave Dragon. Bits of a Cave Dragon, maybe? There's 2 other Cave Dragons on their way. If we're lucky, this might actually result in them getting killed. I don't know, though. Is that going to trigger? It should trigger soon. Come on, Drawbridge. When are you going to trigger, Drawbridge? Has anyone actually pulled the bloody lever? No? No levers being pulled? Why? Well, that's very, very disappointing, I must confess. Oh dear. People are dying. All because I didn't tell people to get indoors. And will someone pull the lever? Really? Is no one going to pull it? Let me see. Can I link it to that bridge? No, I can't. Okay. Well, one of the dragons is down at least. A couple of the cave crawlers are down. Loads of the goblins are down. 2 of the dragons are dead. Why is the drawbridge not being pulled? I'm a little bit concerned over this lack of drawbridge pulling at the moment. Weenog! No. So many of my people are dead. We've lost Salador, Lalassa, Weenog, Sergeant Bird, and Tyler, and a dwarven baby. King of Croatia has given birth to one, so it's not... Oh. Yes, Drew has been found, drained of blood. This is... Well, that said, we've killed a good couple of the cave dragons. They were my biggest concern, but that is going to... My god, what are you all riding? Giant toads by the looks of it. Some sort of giant panthery creature. A Ruthera. What's this? What are you riding? An elk bird? Cave crawlers? Someone needs to pull the lever. And there we go! The drawbridge is up. Oh, if the drawbridge goes back down now, I'm going to cry. I don't think it will, though. I think that was actually them pulling the drawbridge up. Who's outside? Oh, no. Have I... Oh, no. It's still Zaphon. In Ilral. Right. Military. Can you deal with what's still inside the fort? Oh, actually, it looks like Brilliance of Glaze may be heading to their sniper position. Oh, Zeph on his left is martial trance. That was probably the only thing keeping you alive. Para's become a fisher dwarf. Why? Not now, Para. Oh. Someone's going bonkers. There's a thief. He'd rushed in here when he spotted the dragons outside. He was hoping to secure himself some safety, but alas, no. Oh, what's happening there? Really? Plan B? Well, you didn't live up to your name. Right, okay, well, we've got some people in a turret over there. That's good. And we have now actually got some people over here as well. And the liaison wants to talk to us. No, this is a bad time, liaison. Can't you tell that we're, like, fighting for our lives right now? Ooh, someone died on a trap? That looks interesting. Who died on there? Asnos corpse. Splattering of Bozza Werebowel goblin blood. Okay. Giant toad blood splatter. It looks like a toad went over that weapon trap and got utterly destroyed by it. I approve. This isn't so good, though. It's just gone bonkers. I mean, understandably, I suppose, given everything else that's going on, but damn. How are we even going to... there's so much stuff we're going to have to do. There's another kobold there. Oh, you picked a terrible time to actually try to mess around in our home, kobold. It looks like the distinct figures are getting some target practice going on there. The Brilliance of Glaze are probably doing extremely well for themselves, I imagine. So are our traps. They've caught quite a lot of creatures. Let's have a look. How much is going on up there? I'm not sure. Doesn't look like there's anything else up there. We have lost quite a few people to this attack, and that is only because we managed to pull the drawbridge, I'm fairly certain. If that had been left open, I am absolutely certain we would be in some very, very deep trouble right now. The distinct figures are doing a very good job, though. They are killing these things all over the place. I am about ready to open up the drawbridge again. It's maybe a silly thing to do, though, when I think about it, but... Well, I did say I wasn't going to be cheesing this, and a drawbridge right now is kind of cheesy in a way. Well, I guess it is pretty much doing exactly what it's meant to do, and that is block people from getting in, but the knowledge that even a dragon wouldn't be able to knock its way through a drawbridge kind of makes me feel that employing them is taking advantage of bugs in the game at the moment. But we've killed loads of them outside. I think it's time. If those military left can't deal with what's going to come through here, then Cattenvîr was doomed to fail. I refuse to live on by being cowardly. None of the dwarves would want it. There we go. Goblins, if you feel up to the task, you may now try to get back inside. Though this does mean that those of you still on the map have to run past our archers again. No? No, no one? Really? Have we actually killed everything? Fantastic, but I'm surprised. There's blood all over the place. My god. I'm really not sure what we're going to be able to do at this point, but why are the soldiers marching out there? What on earth are you doing? You're going to have to kill something. I approve, but yeah, it looks like they were. Fair enough. Oh, what's happening there? Really? Is everyone just choosing now to have kids? I must express my concern at your timing. But it looks like we may have repelled... Yes, we have broken the siege. Let's see, does it give us a funky bit of text? No? Okay, well... We've done well, I feel. We've got loads of cage predators. There's one more goblin somewhere. Zoom to creature. Let's find him. Oh, he's just out there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give our squad a kill order for you. We'll do Everlasting Stockade and the Silvery Roughnesses. I would like you to attack and kill these two goblins, please. There we are. There we go. Well, I'll just go kill him, then the other one will be finished off. But I'm going to wrap this episode up there. A rather bloody conclusion to the action in this episode. But at least Cattenvîr still stands. Though I don't feel entirely satisfied by the methods employed to remain standing. I will accept it this once, since it was basically my mistake, not theirs. I forgot to tell them that they really needed to get to the turrets. I accept full blame. As the Baron of Cattenvîr, it is my fault. But that is it from me. While it's saving there. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, though, and I hope you will be joining me for the next. But until then, and then is going to involve a remarkable amount of cleanup. But until then, do take care.